Hamilton on him a bunch tonight, and that matchup will be one to watch.
First run play for Barnes, and Jaden Pearson, Logan Stute were there to make him hurt. Third down and 9.
You know, a lot of the offense for Utah State, you think it's quarterback design run, but it's really a lot of run-pass option tonight.
He ran for 124 yards last week at UNLV. Scrambling, throwing, but I don't know if he got a foot down. The officials say Pagan did. What a catch right at midfield. I didn't think there was any way he'd get a toe down. Let's get our first look at it.
Well, it starts with the composure of Bryson Barnes, and there's the catch. Right foot is inbounds, Rich, and he used every bit of that 6'3" frame to come down with that.
And it did look like he came back inbounds, but there was a defender that probably knocked him out. Barnes scrambling, throwing, and a man's wide open. That's Davis with the catch. And Davis all the way to the 32-yard line, and the Aggies are rolling early. So second down and 10, now second down and 15. Barnes threw for 256 in that game against UNLV, and this is going to be about a 3-yard run. Jaden Pearson makes his second tackle for Fresno State. And this is a long third down now for Utah State.
And Jaden Pearson is quite the player. He's a former Utah State Aggie. And you want to talk about a guy who's got a chip on his shoulder tonight. Well, Jaden Pearson is Jazon Jacks there on the hit right there.
Barnes, who runs a lot and gets hit a lot, is caught from behind and tripped up there.
You know, and it's interesting, Rich, the one weakness we can point to for Utah State offensively is their offensive line. And Fresno State, coming into this game tonight, they know that. And they want to get into these third and long situations because they want to bring extra defenders. You see them all lined up at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they want to take advantage of this offensive line.
Over the middle, that's not going to get it done. Tumbling catch by Garcia, converted quarterback. And Barnes with the completion, but a 3-and-out by the defense of Fresno State. Bryson Barnes, 3 of 6, 49 yards. And he likes to run it. This guy is not afraid of contact. And man in motion there. Got the first down, and Barnes has more than that. So straight ahead power didn't work. Quarterback sneak didn't work. The little quarterback run, Braca makes the stop.
They go with the unbalanced look to the other side this time. 4 offensive players lined up to the left side of the center.
Wrapping my mind around Fresno State wearing the green numerals. That's Pagan with the catch. This is going to be about a third down and 11. Mordecai Hines. Second and 11. Quick throw, there's Pagan with the catch. Fresno State has kept the wraps on this talented receiver, the transfer from UCLA, Braden Pagan with the catch.
Packages, and right there disrupting the timing.
Davis in the backfield, Barnes pulls it. He has not been able to run the ball at all. 2 yards per play. Low snap, Barnes scrambling. Throws, and Pagan trying to catch it, does. It's going to stop the clock with a first down.
Utah State has 3 timeouts, plenty of time to get themselves at least into field goal range.
Barnes spins away, racing for the sideline, and he gets there. At the 42, there's 12 seconds left, and they still have all their timeouts.
Well, you want to talk about the toughness and the playmaking by Bryson Barnes. There it is right there.
2 more timeouts, but only 9 seconds left. Final moments, first half. Barnes is going to scramble, got to get down eventually, and he does. And the clock will stop there with 3 seconds.
They've been overwhelming.
This is Bryson Barnes And Barnes is out to the 40. And that's one thing that they've done is kept Barnes from the big runs. He's had a few, and just a wonderful year this year. 2nd and 10, rolling, throwing, on the money, caught by Pagan, right at the stick, right at the 50-yard line. That's a first down.
And just going back to Bryson Barnes, as we take a look at the replay there, this first down, he told me, he said, Utah State feels like the place he was always supposed to be at. And he's so grateful that he ended up there. It just felt like the perfect fit for him to finish off his career.
Mendenhall said he's the toughest player he's ever coached. And Bronco Mendenhall has coached a lot of players. Jaden Peterson getting the hit there, and that one looked like it took a toll on Barnes, who bounced off the surface.
Well, we've seen some grimace on the face of Bryson Barnes on a handful of occasions tonight. And you love the toughness, but these other guys are going to have to start stepping up here in the second half.
2nd down, 6. First possession, second half. Utah State. Barnes in trouble. Hit, slips a tackle, and ends up gaining 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 5 for the Aggies. And Barnes, man, is just taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah, these hits are going to start to take a toll at some point. They're rolling out to the left. Secondary does a nice job for Fresno State guarding up against the receiving core of Utah State. Nobody open. But a nice job by Bryson Barnes, just making a little something out of nothing there.
It's great that he can run like this, but man, when your quarterback keeps taking hits, that's dangerous.
Haven't seen the running backs utilized in the pass game much tonight, Rich.
That's Davis in motion, and Davis makes the catch, and Turbo, great call. He's out of bounds at the 39-yard line. They love to throw to the running backs, but you're us back in the first half. That's Jacobs in motion. Sidearm throw. How about that? Brady Boyd. Arm slots are usually reserved for pitchers and stuff, but this arm slot is pretty impressive here.
Is this you, Rich, right here, making the play at shortstop?
That's right. Just
the
a
first.
Flip. Just make the flip. Get the out.
Here it
Brady
is.
Boyd with the catch. This is an impressive drive here for Utah State. Remember, they missed a field goal to finish the first half. 44-yarder. They keep running their field goal kicker out there. He's missed another field goal tonight, his only attempt. He had 3 misses last week. The throw is on the money, and a diving catch by Davis. Kahanu Davis on a nice throw by Barnes. And let's see where they mark it. I think that's is that a 3rd down?
It's a nice job by Bryson Barnes getting outside of the pocket. Watch at the middle of your screen. There's Boyd right there. He comes open. He's rolling out to his right. Doesn't quite see him. If he does, that might be a touchdown.
It's not a first down. It's 3rd down and less than a yard. There's Rinker, the field goal kicker. Barnes is going to plow ahead, and he's got the first down to the 14. Barnes just gets up slower and slower with every tackle on this drive.
No doubt. Back design runs.
Need 7 for the first down. Fresno State's going to blitz. Looked like they were offside. A catch is made inside the 5. And that's Pagan. Let's see if it's a first down. It is.
I'm with you, Rich. Bryson Barnes.
Utah State on the doorstep. This is Barnes again getting blasted and falls forward inside the 2. Years at BYU, by the way. New Mexico last year, Utah State this year. We'll swing it out to Jacobs.
Staple there to get you guys going.
And part of that run game was this guy, Bryson Barnes. He's, one of the things that makes him unique as a quarterback, he doesn't run and then slide. And he doesn't run and then try to get to the sideline. He stays between the tackles an awful lot.
Almost feels like he's...
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thank you. Here is that 3rd down for Utah State. Barnes firing sideline. Caught there. Pagan has the first down. Braden Pagan hardly saw any passes thrown his way at UCLA. Man, he's had just a terrific year this year.
Yeah, and I asked offensive coordinator Kevin McGivern.
So 3rd down and 13.
Utah State really trying to mix up these snap counts here.
This is going to be a run, and Barnes trying to get outside. He's got a chance. Wow, he's got the 1st down.
Bryson Barnes with the carry.
So this is all Bryson Barnes. He goes to the line of scrimmage. They change up the snap count. Then he goes up and says, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is a guy that has full autonomy at the line of scrimmage, and basically
we're attacked. That's where AZ goes. Barnes, a great move there. Pearson knocks him out of bounds. I'm telling you what, Bryson Barnes is just absolutely, I mean, I don't know how he's not exhausted.
he is exhausted. Look at the elusiveness right there. He just...
Yeah, but he's still making plays. I'd like to be that exhausted in life. Right?
No doubt. But in 3rd down situations like this where you haven't been able to execute at a high level, who are the other guys outside of number 16 who are going to come down and make big plays?
They've converted their last 5 3rd downs. Barnes, pocket, throws, over the middle, it's caught. Boyd has it, squeezes it at the 44-yard line. Barnes got bumped after the throw. That's another 1st down.
Well, Boyd made sure he didn't drop this one. Another route across the middle.
Bryson Barnes told us this week, we can't let UNLV beat us twice. They lost in just excruciating double overtime fashion, and they don't want to have that happen again. Barnes, up and over. To the what can't this guy do? I mean, this is like Superman.
Well, he showed the elusiveness a few plays ago, and right there, showing the explosiveness. I mean, that's pretty impressive right there.
And
from there, he's done it all tonight.
He has taken a lot of hits. Fresno State shows blitz. Barnes is going to roll it up the middle on a quarterback draw for 11 more yards. He is closing in on 100 yards rushing. He's thrown for 176. This cat is unbelievable.
This offensive line done a pretty decent job opening up lanes for Bryson Barnes tonight as well.
Davis in the backfield. Utah State with the ball in a 4-point lead. Barnes fakes the option, puts his head down, and flies to the 45. That's 9 more yards. Look at his arm, how barked up it is. And he pops right back up.
Big time opportunity right now for Utah State to really show.
The runs that he's had have all been tough yardage runs where he's been hit multiple times. Like even a running back would be all bruised up with the hits that he's taken.
No doubt.
3rd down 1. He'll keep it again. Up the middle again. That's the other thing, Turbo. A lot of his runs are between the tackles. And that's not normal for a running quarterback. Yeah, there are some runs, but it feels like 3/4 of his runs are between the tackles.
Yeah, he talked about how in the offseason, he really built his body to be prepared for, games like this type of offensive style.
There's the slide.
Right in the home plate.
There it is. He hasn't done that all night. I doubt he's done it much at all this season because this dude is just fearless.